Hello, me and Jeremy are here, and today we are going to be talking about Nintendo's E3 2019 presentation coming in 5 days, or 4, depending on when this video comes out. Anyway, say hi, Jeremy. Jeremy.
Hello.
Okay, yep, he's a
I
bit
said
weird.
hello.
Yeah, he's a bit weird, I'm sorry.
Yes, I
Anyway,
am. You should know that if you've watched my other channel. So,
um,
nothing new for all you old time subscribers. So,
yeah. Okay, so anyway, we're going to be talking about the E3 2019 presentation that's going to be coming in like 5 days, but the actual reaction to that presentation will still be on my normal channel. So first we're going
and
to
mine if I record it as well.
uh but you're going to be at my place. Remember?
I know I can still record. It's called bringing a camera. Ever heard of it?
Jeremy, you're not doing that. Oh my, you know what? Let's just forget that and okay, let's just okay, you know, forget what you just heard and let's start with stuff that we already know about and us getting information on that new stuff. Jeremy? Jeremy?
Okay, so to start, hello, I am speaking. Do not
Yeah,
interrupt me, friendo.
I know. I'm sorry. We're pretty new at this.
To start, there is Smash DLC, and there will likely be two DLC announcements, so that can be fit into the time frame of all the DLC being out by February 2020. As for what they are, anything's possible, though one good guess is Cuphead based on a leak that I have seen online.
That wasn't part of the
Um,
script, but okay.
as for other games, we originally thought Link's Awakening would be November, but Pokemon Sword and Shield out in November, so December is more likely, though a game announcement at E3 for a December game is also possible. As for games like Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, Town, and more, we don't know what's going to show up, but a release date or release window is likely. One safe bet is that Astral Chain's only appearance will be some gameplay at the Treehouse. Safe bet is Daemon X Machina, which will be July with Fire Emblem Town the town will be August with Astral Chain. In Animal Crossing is either September or delayed. Luigi's Mansion is October and Link's Awakening is December.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. So now we're gonna be talking about new stuff that we don't know is coming, but it's a pretty safe bet. But first, there's a few things that we do know is coming, but we don't know whether or not we're getting info on it or not. So I'm just gonna talk about that. First of all, is maybe some information on Pikmin 4, which we've only known about through interviews. I think that this has probably been enough time that they're probably going to talk about Pikmin 4 finally. So yeah, that's a pretty safe bet. Another one, and you guys are definitely going to doubt
Or
me for
is
this,
it?
is Metroid Prime 4. And yes, I know you guys are going to doubt me for this.
Not happening.
Yeah, but yeah, he
Not
doubts me for
happening.
this. He doubts me
It's
for
not
this.
happening. Don't believe this man. He's lying to you.
Okay, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Jeremy, shut up. So basically,
No.
you know how we didn't know what Retro Studios was working on, and then in that Nintendo Mini Direct, they announced a Tongyang Country Tropical Freeze port, but we all thought that wasn't all. Thing is, it might have been. So see,
No.
I think that he's just gonna deny everything I say right now. So basically, what's possible is
Yep.
that they were going to make a new Donkey Kong game, and they started by porting over Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze to Switch so that they could just build off that. But then Nintendo said, hey, we might need you to make Metroid Prime 4 for us. Insert studio here, probably Bandai Namco. Wasn't doing that good. And then they're like, just go with the port, just go with the port. And then they just make a trailer for it and say that the port's coming out in May. So then they start working on Metroid Prime 4, meaning they've done that since 2018. And that means that it would be a decent time frame for it to be showing up in 2020. Because, 2 years, that's how long it took for Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 to come out. So I think that they can do it. As a matter of fact, I know they can do it because, November, not November as in the month, but November as in the Metroid Prime 4, when is it coming out? This is a leak thing. It was leaked that it would be coming... Yeah.
I don't actually.
Yeah. So it was leaked in early January, before the announcement of the delay, that it would be releasing in late November. And soon after that, the delay was announced. So what if that leak was actually the release date for after the delay, but then they had to push it back even further because they needed more time, which caused Nintendo to be like, alright, we should probably just come out with the truth and tell them. So they did. And Metroid Prime 4 is probably coming in January or February 2020, meaning it's not unlikely that we get news on it.
Or is it?
Okay, so now completely new stuff. I'm not done with Metroid yet. Metroid Prime Trilogy. That's one thing that we've all been hoping for, and at the same time, we all know that it's probably not coming if it doesn't get announced at E3 this year. So let's just all hope it gets announced, because basically everyone wants to play the first 3 Prime games. It'd be completely fun. Now, please excuse my friend here who is being extremely annoying.
Yes, I am.
Even more Metroid, though. Metroid 5. It's possible, although personally I think they're going to save it for a September or October Direct. But, once again, anything's possible, so it might show up at E3, but personally I feel like it's going to show up in a September Direct. Not Metroid stuff now. Okay, you got the Salvation. Super Nintendo games for Nintendo Switch Online. Everyone wants them to do this. I want them to do this. It would be super amazing. If they did that, we'd be able to play super awesome games like F-Zero, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Star Fox, Yoshi's Island, all that awesome stuff on the freaking go. So, and there was a leak for it a while back, so I think that Nintendo's totally going to do it, and everyone's totally going to be happy about it, and it's going to be straight up awesome. Anyway, for even more stuff, completely new, completely 100% new stuff, not ports, not info on games that we don't think there's going to be info on, none of that. Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild sequels for those 2 games. The guy who predicted the February Direct actually said something about there being a Breath of the Wild 2. As for Mario Odyssey 2, it's basically inevitable. So, yeah, we're all hoping that they're both going to show their faces at E3 this year. Although, once again, a September Direct or even next year's January, February, or March Direct is also likely. Because nobody knows. Another thing that basically, well, not basically everyone, but something that I want is a new Kirby game. Because, Jeremy and I are Kirby fanatics, right, Jeremy? Jeremy?
No.
Okay. He likes Star Allies. He doesn't really care about the other ones, but he likes Star Allies. So, yeah. I'm hoping for, this is my personal hope, but a new, a 3D Kirby game, not Blowout Blast, but a Kirby game that's finally straight up in 3D. That's just going to be straight up amazing. I really hope they do that. Every single Kirby fan out there is really going to hope that happens, but, 2D Kirby game also works, but if it's a 2D Kirby game, then I'd like a new story and gameplay just as much as the next guy, but I also want a Return to Dreamland remake. I'm a huge Return to Dreamland fan. It's my favorite on so many accounts. It's my favorite Nintendo game, my favorite Kirby game, my favorite platformer. Basically, in my top 5 favorite games of all time, so a Return to Dreamland remake would be just straight up phenomenal for me. And then, one more thing that's probably not going to happen, but I can't help but hope and even expect it just because sanity. A new F-Zero game. Everyone knows I'm a big F-Zero fan, so of course I'm going to want this. A new F-Zero game would be straight up pure awesomeness. And I even can see them doing it. Because, like, the guys who made Fast RMX, Shinin, that game came out as a launch title for the Nintendo Switch. Meaning, if, say, a new F-Zero game were to be in development, and they were using the engine from Fast RMX, would 2020 be a bad bet? I don't think it would be. So, if they were doing...
Hey.
Yes?
Can I have any words other than what I said for, like, the stuff
Save
we
it for
already
the
know?
end.
Because
Save
you're
it for the
probably
end.
editing out everything else.
Save it for the
Okay,
end, Jeremy.
tell me when the end is then.
Okay. So, okay, sorry about that. But, yeah. A new F-Zero game, like, it could just be a remake of something else. Could be, like, a port, but, like, just F-Zero GX HD, or even just regular F-Zero GX in HD, because it's still on the Switch. So either way, it'd be F-Zero GX HD. So, or some completely new F-Zero game. That would be completely awesome. You guys know I'm an F-Zero fanatic, and my reaction to a new F-Zero game would be greater than the reactions of all the people freaking out over not a new F-Zero, Metroid Prime 4 being announced combined. Also, one more thing but even then, even if we don't get a new F-Zero game, I'd be mostly fine with SNES games online, because that would still mean I get to play the original F-Zero on the go. So, but a new one would be better. But hey, I'm not going to be complaining too much as long as I can play F-Zero on the go. But even if we don't get a new F-Zero game, I can stick through it, and all you F-Zero fans out there can stick through it, because you got boost power. Lol. That was a reference to F-Zero. Okay.
Doesn't get the reference.
Yeah, no, probably no one gets the reference. But one more thing that's probably happening: Persona 5 Switch. We got Joker as DLC. It's basically inevitable. Everybody knows it. Okay, Jeremy, it's the end now. You can say what you want to say.
Okay, so basically my hopes, I actually very much do want Cuphead as DLC for Smash. That was in the script. I just read the script, but that's something I actually very much want. Something else I want is Thanos, because
that's never going to happen, Jeremy. He knows it's never going to happen.
Yes, I realize, but I can still want what I want.
True.
Anyways, another thing I wanted.
Okay, yeah, F-Zero's probably not going to happen either.
He's talking about.
He's got a point.
Shush. So he says that he wants a new F-Zero game. Well, there's an NES game that I want a new one of that already had a Wii version to it as well.
Oh, man, he's talking about Punch-Out.
How did you read my mind?
Because
yeah, he's right. I want a new Punch-Out game at Nintendo. Nintendo, if you're watching this, do it. I will buy it like 100 times over. And I will give it to everyone because I like Punch-Out. I got Switch Online. I played it. I love it. I'm stuck on Soda Puppetsky. If anyone watches this, please help me. I need tips.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this. So, yeah. See ya.